Hi guys. Welcome back to bank exams today, and I'm back with again the 10 expected questions for IBPS SO Marketing 2019 exam. And my name is Divya. And without wasting time, let's get started. Okay. So these questions are important, and the first question is: an employee for ECME has been asked to carry out an assignment that she believes is wrong. This situation can be classified as. So, guys, I will be needing your answers for this. You will answer to me, and let me share this to Telegram. Also, guys, if you want latest updates, do just follow us on Telegram. Okay? Yeah. So, also, let me check if the voice is audible. Yeah. So now let's just give me the answer for all the these questions. Now this where an assignment has been asked to carry out, and this is what this is nothing but dilemma. So dilemma is your answer. Why is dilemma your answer? That is because dilemma is only that the difficult situation where you have to choose between right or wrong. That if it whatever that is you have been asked to do, or you have been into a situation, that situation is right or wrong. So I will also be reading your this comments. Okay. Okay. Now, right. So this is your answer to this question. Now let's move on to next question. Now let me tell you, ethic and unethical, it is not about that. She believes that it is wrong, so she is confused here. The employee is confused whether to do that or not to do. So whatever, when we are into dilemma, that is we have to choose between what is right or wrong. So between two or more alternatives, between do or don't. Okay, so your dilemma is your answer. Let's move on to second question. Okay, the dash in the communication process is the medium that the sender uses to transmit the message to the receiver. Now, what in the communication process where one the sender of the message has to send the message to the receiver, right? To the person who wants to convey the message. So that in communication process, that whatever the medium is used, this medium, the word is important here, the medium that is used to transmit the message to the receiver, what is that called? Give me the answer, come on. Yeah, Manish. Yeah, A is the correct answer. Okay, so the answer is channel A. Okay, so channel is the medium that is there in the communication process. This is the a communication process, which is a two-way process, right? Where the message is for like in the form of whatever the idea or the thought, the feeling, the opinion that is there, that we want to transmit to other person. That is what a communication is. Okay, so here when the source was there, the message was encoded, and then this is the medium where the like message has to be sent from the sender of the message to the receiver of the message. So this is a medium, okay, through which this is basically a medium, and then this is our communication process. So our answer is channel. Okay, let's move on to third question. Keep answering. Okay, I am up with your this live chat. Okay, I am seeing that also. Now, dash refers to donating funds to an organization or event in exchange for supportive association in order to generate publicity. It is very easy question, but people also get confused in that. I don't know why. Okay, answer me this. Ankit, 2D is wrong. Second A is correct answer. You have to answer me for the third question. Okay, now the answer for this is sponsorship. Okay, how? Because sponsorship is when we donate the funds, it is form of promotion. Whenever that we want, donate for the event, for the venture organization, to person or charity. How? By providing money or any other resources, okay, is to obtain positive publicity, okay, so that you can be recognized positively, okay. So that is what sponsorship is. You sponsor for an event, you give the resources, you give your money for a particular event, venture, organization or charity, or to a person. That is basically a promotion of that you are doing, okay. That is sponsorship. So the answer is sponsorship, okay. Let's move on to fourth question. Yeah. So, a proportion of a population that is selected by some probability mechanism for the purpose of investigating the properties of the population is known as dash. So now, whatever the population, the portion of population that is there in the universe, the portion that is selected from the whole universe, or the whole, the investigating, whatever that we have to investigate. So the whole part out of which some portion of a population is selected by some probability mechanism, or I think like based on any property. So that is what a sample is. Okay, your answer is sample. Okay, yeah. Now, now what is sample? You can see here. It's very easy, but still I have given you the explanation in case anybody doesn't know that. Okay, it's a group of people, objects. It can be items also. Okay, from the larger measure population or the universe, you take out some portion. That is what sample is. Okay, and the sample here should be representative, like it should have the characteristics of the uh, population, okay. That way sample should be like that, okay. Now let's move on to fifth question. Include the activities of human resources planning, recruitment, selection, orientation, training, performance appraisal, compensation, safety in an organization. Now all these activities, human resource planning, recruitment, selection, orientation, training, performance appraisal, compensation and safety in the organization, is nothing but a human resource management. That is your answer. Public relation is not all of about human resource planning, recruitment and all. No, neither the sales, promotion or marketing. This was very easy, okay, but don't get confused. So your answer is human resource management, straightforward, okay. This is also the explanation to the terms that were given in the options. Okay, human resource management, as you all know, that it like I'm assuming that you know that human resource management is all about human resource, managing them, recruitment, their selection, their compensation, things like that. Okay, and whereas public relation is what it is. A relation with the public, okay. Like how? By spreading the information about your, like about our organization, or or we ourselves, okay, as an individual. Like we can have the relation, business has the relation with the public, what government agency has the relationship, or the profit non-profit organization and the public. So the relationship between business, government agency or non NPO, that is what with the public is public relations. Now sales promotion is a, again, don't get confused with public relation or personal selling, things like that. Sales promotion is basically a short term tactic, short term technique that is designed to, persuade the potential customer to buy the product. Okay, the customer that has the potential that he or she can buy the product, to persuade that the person to buy the product. That can be it can be, it is done to boost the sales basically. Like for example, you offer a discount on your products that will, persuade the buyer to buy the product, or you will give the rebate, or you will, give some coupons, things like that. So that is what sales promotion is. Let's move on to next question. So this is which of the following is not the part of Potter's five forces model? Now again, all these questions are important, but here Potter's five forces model, this is one of the very important topic that is that has been for, that is for this marketing, IBPS SO marketing exam officer exam. So now this is what, yeah, so okay, it is difficult to read because of my head. Okay, so like I okay, yeah. So now the answer to the answer, you can, if it is being difficult for you to read, if I am coming in between, you can also take a screenshot of that, or also like, if you're not able to read all, anyways, I'll be providing you the PDFs for these videos, video series in Telegram. Okay, you can check out from there. Now, which of the following is not the part of Potter's five forces model? Now, first is, out of these options, you have to pick out the option which is not the part of Potter's five forces model. So it is rivalry is there. Let's see with that first. Now, this is Potter's five forces model, which basically is like our business environment, which gets affected because of these factors, which is threat of new entrants. Whenever we are producing a product, okay, we always have a threat of that new entrants will come and start making the similar product that we are making. Then there is bargaining power of the buyers, bargaining power of the buyers. Now the this is like bargaining power of the buyers, what it is, that when we are producing something and some buyer is buying that product in a huge quantity, and the buyer knows that he is being doing the bulk purchases, and that buyer means a lot to our business, and he's giving us profits. So he has the power to bargain, he can uh, like he has that power to bargain with us, take discounts. So that is what bargaining power of buyer is. Then next is bargaining power of supplier. Now here, when a supplier is make supplying us a product, and that supplier is and that's a that supplier is and that supplier knows that he is supplying the product. What happened? Now that sorry now see, bargaining power of suppliers, what does that mean? That the supplier knows that whatever that the product he is supplying to our business, that he that is only that product only he is able to supply us. So he has that advantage, so that he can charge high. Okay, And then next is threat of substitutes. Now we whatever the product that we are making in a business, we always have the threat that may that our product might be replaced or substituted with the other product. Like for example, if we are making tea leaves for the like for tea leaves, okay, for the tea, right? And then that we have the threat of substitutes like a brew or a coffee brand to come up with and do good, okay, ultimately affecting our business. Then also there is a degree of rivalry or competition that is always there in the market. So that is the part of Porter's five forces model. So out of these, which one, all of the options are there, but the complementary products will be the answer because it is not the part of Porter's forces model. So your answer is complementary products. Yeah. Okay. Now, which of the following terms is best described as being paid non-personal communication from an identified sponsor using mass media to persuade or influence an audience? Okay. Now, again, it is very simple, but you should be confirmed about your answer, okay, and don't get confused between the options. If you know that paid non-personal communication for the identified sponsor, this is the main basic definition of the advertising. So your answer is advertising and not personal selling, not public relations, not interactive marketing, not at all. Okay. Now this is also the explanation for the this advertising. You can read that. Let's move on to next question. The dash is the person who shapes and sculpts the words in an advertisement. Now, a person who writes or whatever that is there written in the advertisement shapes that and sculpts the words. It basically means whoever the writer the of the advertisement. Don't get confused between the sculpts the word or shapes. They're basically referring to the whatever that is written in the advertisement. So that's a copywriter, okay, who writes the copy is what. Now here are all the terms for you. You can read that. You can I'll be providing you PDFs, okay, you can see from that the explanation, okay, or and in short, if you want to know, I can tell you copywriting is not whatever the copywriters are, they are responsible for all the text that is written on the brochures, billboards, websites, emails, advertisements, and things like that. This text is called copy, okay, and whoever the person who is writing that these are copywriters. And then it is linguistic. Linguistic is someone who studies a language. So basic common thing up to you can take it up till here also. If you want to know the basic meaning, if you want to go deep into things, you can read the next lines as well. Okay, sorry. The next is creative directors. Creative directors are what, they work with the leads, the persons working at advertising, marketing companies, designers, artists, copywriters, sales, okay. Creative directors, they direct, okay, they plan, they see the process, and they give guidance to the people, they whatever the people they work under them, the directors, okay, whatever the people who are working under the directors, they guide them, okay. Now let's move on to next question. The answer for this was copywriter. Now the next question, ninth question is, chimney sweeps employs people to clean fireplaces and chimneys in homes and apartments. The firm is primarily the marketer of which one of the following? Now this is simply the example of a service. When the cleaning part, the fireplaces they are cleaning, that is what a service. It's not an image, not a good, not at all, not an idea. It is simply a clearly a service. Okay, so be sure of your answer. Don't get confused. Okay, it was easy again. Now service, that it is intangible, right? It cannot be touched. Okay, it's inseparable. The service provider and the services and the service providers cannot be separate. They have to be there at the same place. Perishable, they cannot be stored for the later use. And then variable, they are like, they whenever we provide service, we provide it differently under different circumstances. So that is what service is. So the answer was service. It's very easy. Okay, now last question is listing pros and cons and determining the characteristics of each occurs during which stage of the final consumer's decision process. Okay. Yeah, so whatever the characteristics that are there whenever the product has to be bought. Okay, so we see the pros and cons for that product, and the characteristics of each product that we have, the product that we are going to buy, the decision for the product. Okay, so it includes in which of the following? Obviously not an information search where we are searching about the product, not when we already purchased it. Okay, that's the stage where we actually purchase the product. Now then, not the post purchase thing. It's not post purchase where after buying the product, where we will not search for the pros and cons and characteristics of the product. So our answer is evaluation of alternatives, where we will evaluate what all characteristics the product has, what are the pros, what are the cons. So also the you can see here the process, which is easy. I have explained it many times. And now that was our last question. So I hope you liked the video. You can like the video and subscribe to the channel. That is very important. Also, you can join the IBPS SO marketing course at Bank Exams Today. You can go to learn.bank exams today, or you can download the mobile application. Okay, we will be providing you the video classes, full length tests for prelims, mains, live sessions will be there. Study material is also there, and we will be covering all of the full syllabus coverage is there. Okay, so you can also follow us on Telegram at Bank Exams Today, so where I will be providing you all the PDFs, okay, of these lecture series, and you can join that and don't miss any of the videos for the exam. Okay, these are the last year students who has cracked the IBPS SO marketing officer exam. So they have cracked it. Okay, so lastly students, please like the video, comment down below, and all the links are there in a description box for the other series, this 10 important question series. You can check that out. That's all for today. Thank you very much for watching.